Finish some leftover chicken nuggets. My microphone is working, yes.
Everything by the numbers.
There's gonna be some campaigns in 7. That is the idea. Hello everyone. How are you doing? Game on. Hang on. Game on
Everything
screen.
by the numbers.
I don't know if I can play this game, and it's not for the reason you're thinking if you know obviously my recent news, but more just like I think War Thunder ruined this game for me, but I want to give it a try. I was looking for something to play today. And I really was having a hard time picking something out that I really like. I kind of wanted to play, but was a bit in depth, but like not too serious, and like just something that's like just right. It was hard to find something between all the things that I have. I'm gonna try this. I don't know if I'm going to play a lot of it. Yeah, it's funny you should say that, guy number 7. I'm very deep into the AC5 story in a different way right now as well. No, I never have the Conrad, but I just want to see if I enjoy playing this game again after War Thunder, because, man, like, it's hard to play these games again after War Thunder. Even Freelancer does a thing that War Thunder does that these games don't, which makes it so much more fun to play, and it's not a gamepad issue, it's not a mouse and keyboard issue. They have such good virtual joysticks in War Thunder and Freelancer that are better than real joysticks to me, in how they interpret your will, and turn it into controls. We're gonna give this a try. I've actually got some mods installed as well. I think I have them installed. I put them in the right folder. Let me double check I put them in the right folder, actually, because I want to make sure they're actually on. That would be nice. Thanks, mods. Yeah, I think they are. I have Skies Unbalanced and Skies Rebalanced on, and I've always thought about playing Ace Combat 7 again with some of those mods that come out for like this, but it's just hard. Yeah, as Jeff says, you just gotta let it need to be Ace Combat. Exactly, yeah, like, I'm just gonna have to deal with it, but I know I was not able to, like, get gun kills or anything with AC7. Didn't have a hard time of it in Ace Combat 6, funnily enough, on a controller. But I just, before starting, I'm sorry I started so late, I really wanted to start on, like on time today, but I was making a thing, as you can probably see with my little tuber, where we are more than one now, and also, I was, like, trying to figure out what to play, and then I was looking at the mods for this, because, yeah, I'm getting all over the place for what I'm saying, but the point is, I just want to see if I enjoy this or not. If not, yeah, that's right, Jeff. Maybe some Freelancer, maybe some War Thunder, just something. I think I just feel like flying things at the moment in a way that is hopefully enjoyable. But I want to play Ace Combat because, unlike those other offerings that I have available right now, I love the story and campaigns of Ace Combats. So, I mean, I've enjoyed them a lot in the past. I think I just gotta enjoy them again, right, for what they are, rather than being like, oh, I wish this had the control scheme of this other game I've played now. But we'll see, and we'll see if I can tune it any better to what I want. Where was I checking something? Oh yeah, I was just gonna double check to make sure, well, I don't know how to make sure if I install these mods right, but I was gonna double check to try. Has anyone here ever installed mods for Ace Combat 7, and do you leave them in the folders? I don't think you do. How would I know this for sure if this is working? It's a good menu. Yeah, AC7 has really cool polish. You can hear Miri barking in the background. You don't remember? Neither can I. I just kind of like took everything and put it in a mods folder. I'm gonna Google online and see what I can find real quick. One sec. Ace Combat 7 mods. Do you put folders in it? Google, do you know what I'm talking about? Sorting mods by folder categories is the recommended method of sorting Ace Combat 7 mods. Okay, so you don't need to, it just sorts them. But I don't need to. But should I? I don't need to, so I think I won't. Just double checking it real quick. Put the mods pack file into the mods folder. Congrats, you now have mods. You can make sub-mod folders. Okay, but I don't need to. Okay, I don't think I need to. So it should be on. Anyway, I think what I'm just going to do is, like, try to restart the campaign and just see how I go. Let me just quickly look at the controls again real quick. Because I've spent, like, the past half hour, like, trying these different things out. There's a couple of things I didn't try yet. Like, unfortunately, there just isn't really, like, an in-between of what I want. Standard is almost more what I want, but it's really hard to fly in. It really limits what you can do. People were saying that Project Women apparently has a kind of like virtual mouse joystick mode, and I don't remember that at all. Did I forget to turn it on or something when I played it? I was googling just then, and people were like, "Oh, Project Wingman compared to Ace Combat 7." Oh, like when it came out, they were like, "Oh, it's got like way better mouse and aiming controls." I was like, I don't remember that. Did I like poo-poo that when I played Project Wingman because I hadn't played Ace Combat, War Thunder yet or something? I was like, "Oh, this is gross. It's not simulationist or something." I don't know. But I don't really want to play Project Wingman as much. The vibe of Project Wingman's campaign is more depressing. I don't know how else to put it. Like the color scheme of all the missions, it's like darker. And I think one thing, this might sound stupid, but one thing I really like about Ace Combat 7 is it's very bright. I don't know, not necessarily like post-process, but like it's very light colors in the sky a lot of the time. I really like it. You had Project Women, and I was like, yeah, Project Women is a bit different. Guy number 7 says, Ace Combat to me is more of a vibe and a feeling than a good combat sim game. I loved 5 despite the gameplay not being realistic or really difficult. I agree. I agree. That's for like a lot of the reason I want both is because I want to play the Ace Combats again. Because they are such a good vibe, and I want to pair that with, like, you know, the greed of, like, I also want good combat and good gameplay. Yeah, thanks, Slayer, appreciate it. Friendly 59 rocks. Yeah, I haven't... Yeah, no, I think I might... I think it was free, right? I don't know. Jam loves that, Jeff. What am I looking for here, sorry? Flight stick, no thank you. Mouse control, maybe? The first question is, can I make it so that left, right is yaw? And the second question is, would I even want that if I could? How do you use camera mouse? Mouse aircraft camera control on. Yes, we obviously want that. Invert aircraft controls, probably. That felt right before. I might need to tune my sensitivity. I think the problem is that, like, the up-down sensitivity feels too low, but the rolling sensitivity is too high. But, again, here's the question. Can I make it, please, so that yaw is left and right? No, I can invert pitch controls. Is this just changing anything for controllers? Oh, it might be, Oopsie. I did try a controller just before, it did not make things better for me. So I think we kinda just are stuck with what we're stuck with AC. I remember spending ages when we first played this game, back when it first came out, because we streamed the whole campaign. I remember spending ages trying to fine-tune these controls to be just right. I've even got a video on my YouTube channel that was like, hey guys, like, here's my 2 minutes of going through my controls in case anyone wants it from stream. That was back when I used a face cam, which is a different time. Fire machine gun, fire missile, change weapon, camera control key. Okay, so I hold left alt to look around. Of course I said that like that, because that's like Arma. Of course I did. Can you just swap your left and right? Well, I can't swap it to the mouse, I think, is the problem. I can only customize the keyboard controls. Like, what I would like to do... like, you know, I move my mouse, but no, I don't think I can. So I think this is going to be the best I can get, is, you know, maybe not unsurprisingly what I had last time. Accelerate, decelerate. Is there a way to make it so, like, you don't have to hold down W so the plane just, you set the throttle and it stays at that throttle? Probably not. Yeah, they do have good sounds, Milo. What's up, Milo? How are you? Highlight targets. R, because like Freelancer, I guess I set it like, yeah, use that for current target. I think I have tab for different ones. Fire, flare. F, okay, F for flare, short. Have I set anything to C? It's funny because now time has passed, I want to set these to my Freelancer controls, because that's what I'm familiar with. Yes, I can change that. Okay, so I think I had that on literally C in Freelancer, that'll help me. R is next target. And T might be the target in front of you. Is T set to anything here? Shouldn't tab be set to something? Isn't tab cycle targets? Switch targets tab, yeah. So I might set that to T and that to R. No, T's... Yeah, R doing the closest is right, and then I can switch this to T maybe. Because again, these are my Freelancer buttons, so they're what I'm going to be familiar with. Change view, V, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Played it several years ago, right? I played it when it came out, which was a long time ago, actually. Oh, have you never seen this, guy number 7? Yeah. Milo says I'm good. Last day of shifts, just waiting for the morning to arrive. Oh, yeah. Hopefully soon for you then. Decelerate to Z? That's not even... What? Accelerate, decelerate on the same key of S. What does that even mean? Accelerate plus decelerate? What? What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Accelerate is on W, decelerate is on Z. Talking maybe? I don't know. I should do another free flight just to check all this. Q, E, A, D. Okay, I think that's all about as right as this game is gonna get. Did that save, by the way? Oh, yes, it did. Okay. Because it's got a back and a... It's got a back and an okay, and I'm hitting back. I'm not sure if that's okay. It is okay. They're the same thing. It's just like game designer tricks to make you feel better. Okay. Let me just do a free mission of just flying about. Also, this should be... If the mod's installed properly, this is meant to be a lot harder now, so... I'm gonna try on Ace, but I might, like, lose a lot. We'll see. Anyway, skip all this, because we just want to get in and test this. I'll have to restart all my upgrades and stuff, too.
Mage Squadron, sortie.
Number 7 says, I played 4 and 5 on PlayStation and I moved to PC and never really picked up 6 or 7. Okay, fair enough. I think I meant to do Free Flight, but I didn't do this one. 6 was my first one, number 7, so that's funny. I'm kind of opposite of you.
Current target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles and anti-air weaponry.
Ah!
Destroy the target. But HQ has made it clear that no harm should come to civilians and no damage is to be done to public facilities.
But
I set that to like anything
shut down
else.
could land in civilian territory.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days.
Okay, so within a law looks crazy. I know, right?
Do you have visual on the anti-air radar vehicles? They should be close.
I wish I could set mouse yaw, but oh well.
Fox 2.
The missiles are so wacky in this.
Mage 2, target destroyed.
Intercept! Fire the AA! Get the radar vehicle out of there!
How do I change weapons?
It's popping off now, Trigger. The war has officially begun.
How do I... Oh, 1. Okay, 1.
The radar vehicles are under fire! Can we move them?
I tried it, Banjo, but I didn't like it on the gamepad at all. I did not like it at all, actually.
Narrate! We're being attacked by enemy aircraft! We're using the containers now.
65, what is this?
Flexibility.
Unbalanced skies and rebalanced skies together.
Mage 2.
The anti-air radar vehicle's been destroyed! We're going for the radar car!
They got their anti-air guns aimed right at us.
It's not working.
Enemies barely resist. This is easy money, so grab it while you can.
Locked on target.
I'm trying to use the thing that targets what's in the center of my screen, but I can't get it to work. Maybe I can, I don't know.
Target destroyed. 5 to go.
Hello, helicopter.
Get the fighters out there! Attack the radar vehicle!
It's just so hard to use guns in AC7, I swear. Ah! I feel like my R button just doesn't work.
For support! If you don't get some fighters soon, the whole base is gone!
Sorry to see. I don't know, I got good at it in 6. What VR is this? What are you trying to do, sorry? Select the target in the center of my screen. Which I was meant to have... I was meant to have on the T button, but it's not working, which is weird. Andrew says PW is the only one where the guns are good? Yeah. I'm gonna play PW again sometime. Oh, let me change my stuff on my second monitor so I can see stuff properly too. Okay. So, you know what? I don't need it to be exactly like my freelancer controls because tab did feel pretty natural to switch. So switch targets and go back to tab. Highlight target. Yeah, I just couldn't get this to work. Highlight the enemy you're currently targeting. Maybe it doesn't select something in the center of your screen. It just, like, flashes on your target. I don't know what it does, actually. I've just realized. Maybe you can't select the target in the middle of the screen. Maybe highlight target means something else. That's like classic Ace Combat pain, I guess. It's just like, no, I want to shoot the thing in front of me. No, you're not allowed. Okay, shit. Cycle through the 50 targets so you get the thing you wanted. Alright, well, that's that. I think I'm just gonna do my best. Booba says, your cat is staring at my soul, it scared me. I thought about that when I was adding him to my tuber, where I wanted his eyes to look. But I left them where they are, because I traced over a photo. But I was thinking I wanted to put him looking in the same direction that I'm looking, but then I didn't. So now you can deal with that. Bandit says, I think that brings up the targeting circle. Literally no idea what it does. Yeah, I don't know either. Feels so judged. Good. He loves to judge. He has a judgy look. I didn't do anything? Maybe you did. A quick search says highlight makes your camera check your target. Okay. Okay. So it's like the War Thunder button. Got it. Well, that's not what we wanted, but that's okay. Dad's about to just go play Freelancer instead. Puh. No, I do want to try and play this a bit. It's just not going to be optimal, but you know what? That's okay. Maybe it even means I'll turn the difficulty down a bit, just because like this isn't going to be like a hardcore experience. If I can't interface in the way I want, I don't want it to be super hard. But it will be interesting to see if these mods make it more difficult, because like... Let's restart the story, let's do it. Yes. So we'll see if Ace is too hard for me with these mods on. But it'll be interesting if you still have to think. Okay, you're gonna watch the cutscenes again.
Does the color of the sky mean anything special to you? It does to me. A hell of a lot. When I close my eyes, the sky in my dreams is a deep, dark blue.
If you want to see the subtitles, you're fucked. Because I'm in the way and I'm not moving. I'm sorry.
Pilots have been in my family for 4 generations. Flying's in my DNA. Even so, my grandpa didn't want me joining the Air Force. He lost faith in the Ocean Air Defense the day my dad died in battle.
You know, Abby, I wish you could see what it's like up there. Cruising above the clouds, the dark blue of the stratosphere. Nothing beats being at the controls and seeing it from the cockpit.
He sounds like Bad Bananas.
Look here.
Gramps tossed a magazine over to me with an article. Unmanned fighters are no longer a dream, it read.
Her granddad's a steamroller.
Pilots taking to the skies will soon be a distant memory.
Boo!
I don't see anything good coming from that.
This is like country shows when they're like, we hate those city slickers, but for plain people.
There's a bunch of planes from the last war.
Oh, droids! Boo!
Some of them have been mothballed, but most of them are just rusted piles of junk waiting to be scrapped. Gramps was really good friends with the super there, so he got to take whatever he wanted, no questions asked.
He took a lot of shit.
That's how we got the parts to build our own plane. Now, when I say we, I mean me, my grandpa, and his old war buddies. I cut my teeth working with those geezers. They taught me their skills and some dirty jokes. But with their aging eyeballs and whatnot, I ended up having to do most of the work myself. I was at the airstrip doing some flight training when I saw it.
Boo!
Prototype drone.
Throw your...
It wasn't much of a plane, more of a trash can with wings.
You say your thong, but Americans won't get that. Throw your sandal at it.
Want, kid. But technology's always changing. If you don't keep up with it, it'll leave your ass behind.
Boo, we hate
It
that.
took 6 years and 8 months to get that engine running.
Oh my god.
And it took us another 1.5 years after that to finally get the balance of the airframe just right. I'd gone from being a little girl to, well, still a girl, just older. But now, I was all alone.
That's cool, Conrad.
Wherever the souls of my Gramps and his pals are flying,
Hold on.
I hope it's peaceful.
Wait, what year does this take place? They're all dead from old age? Aren't they AC-5 vets from the Circum-Pacific War?
Then, finally,
From Osea Yuktobania?
I was ready to break the sound barrier.
2019?
All this
Wait.
plane could do was take off,
How old were they?
accelerate, and fly up.
Wait, what? Wait a minute, why are they all dead? They couldn't have been that old! Well, she said the last war, maybe she went like the one before that. World War II? Maybe. I don't think she meant the AC-5 war then, because that's too recent. Duke Tabonia. Duke Tabonia! Oh, this game's really pretty. Cutscenes too.
So, I flew up.
Born again starfighter.
Through the clouds. Higher into the sky. Dark blue. I could almost touch it. Then I saw OCS fighters. They were tailing something. A drone. They were going full out chasing that thing. Doing 30 Gs at least. Damn, I've never seen anything move that fast. It had a rose painted on it. The Erusian emblem. But that country's a whole continent away from here.
That's really true. I know that now.
Should have put in my best with this piece of junk. Should have built a deterrent too.
That's not what a starfighter does! Oh my god, why? Why are you doing this? Why did they do that to her?
Settle down. I said settle down.
I'm sorry.
You have all been instrumental in helping to maintain peace in Usea as members of the International Union Peacekeeping Force.
Hey, Mobius reference.
Until today.
Everything by the numbers.
Earlier, our radar site informed us that a group of unidentified aircraft was approaching. Communication systems went down immediately afterwards.
No, second Slayer.
We're led to conclude that they have attacked the site. Here's your mission. It's possible that the Usian ceasefire agreement has been broken for the first time in over a decade. As of today, the Fort Grays Air Base Squadron of the IUPF has been put on high alert.
Wait.
All members who have been ordered to sortie fly there immediately. Find the unidentified craft, then use your weapons to round them up and force them to land.
Round them
If
up.
the hostiles counterattack, then you will...
What the hell was that? There's smoke! We're under attack. Numerous unidentified aircraft confirmed overhead. What? How is that possible?
The tank farm to the north has been bombed.
Many injured.
Scramble.
Many
All
injured.
units, take off and eliminate the unidentified craft attacking the base. This is not a drill.
Many injured. So what's really funny immediately to me is that the last time I played this game, so this is my second time playing the game. The first time I played the game was when it came out. And that was basically me going from having played Ace Combat 6 before on the Xbox as my only awareness of Ace Combat stuff, to going to, into this game and, oh no, sorry, Ace Combat Assault Horizon in between, let's not forget. And then I played this one on release. And, it's very different coming back to play this again now. Don't boo and hiss Assault Horizon. We had a wonderful, unforgettable, unique experience of that game. Philip says, was this the Gateway Drag to Beagle's playing session? No, actually. What's interesting is that I now know a lot more Ace Combat lore, know a lot more about... a bit more about Ace Combat 4, but a lot more about Ace Combat 5, and a reasonable amount more about Ace Combat 0. And I've played a shitload of War Thunder. Why is the last thing relevant? Well, because I care more about planes now than when I played this. When I played this, last time, I was still at the point, like the entry-level, normal gamer enjoyment of planes, where it's like, I like the F-18 Hornet because it was from Independence Day when I was 8. And now, unfortunately, I'm at the level of plane enjoyment where it's like, I hate the fucking Gripen because it's eaten my ass on War Thunder so many times, and I fucking despise it, and it's 720 ball flares. So it's very different for me to come back here now. Yeah, exactly. I used to be A10 goes burr, and now I'm like, actually the F-35 is great, triple the defense budget. So I'm coming at this from a very different place now. Senior Speedbump says, War Thunder is cool, but I just love the arcadiness of Ace Combat. I actually fell in love with the the way War Thunder plays in pretty much every respect gameplay-wise, and I just wish that I could play the campaigns of the games like Ace Combat, like this game's campaign, with like controls and like gameplay of like War Thunder's gameplay, because I think it's great. But I'm much more immersed in the lore of Ace Combat now because, as I told you guys when I played War Thunder last or time before, and I've mentioned a few times, I'm like actually like knee-deep in the middle of GMing for Jamble, a role-playing game that basically riffs and lifts from Ace Combat 5 and all the Ace Combats quite a lot. You know, but I guess the kids would call it doing like an AU of it, right? And so because of that, as you might imagine, I've learned a lot more about, I mean, certainly AC fucking 5, also 0, and a lot. So I actually know shit now. So now when we play this, I'm not like, oh, we're in a place and we're people, but it's more like, oh yeah, Osea wouldn't be here because this is Usea, but they're here as part of the RUN from AC4, and look, Kimono Island's mentioned on the map, blah 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 blah. So it's funny, yeah, sorry, I'm like rambling about that, but I was just immediately hit by that. It's interesting. Okay. Wait, what's going on? I don't have stuff still unlocked, right?
Everything by the numbers.
No. I can't buy nothing, right? Oh no, I have money. Why do I have money already? Does it keep your money when you reset? Oh, it does. Wait, did I keep my aircraft? Start mission. Reset is just mission progress. Oh, so I can use anything I want. Okay. Well, that makes it easier because I don't have to worry about upgrading anything. You keep money, planes, and modules? Okay, cool. Well, what do we start with? I just get to pick. What haven't I bought that I might actually be interested in flying now? Do you have to upgrade everything individually? I don't have the Raptor. I never flew the Raptor. I never flew the F-35. I never flew... No, I do have the F-15E. I did F-15s. Of course, you start at F-16. Never went backwards to the Phantom. How dare I never go back to the Phantom? Looks like I at some point F-14'd. I did not go deep into non-NATO boost stuff, I think, as I never do. But there's that disgusting thing. Is there a prez in this game? No, this game has no, this game has no prez, which makes it objectively worse, I'm afraid. Bit of horneting. Okay. Tell you what. How about we try and fly what would be relevant to the mission parameters? Because let's use that wonderful Ace Combat caveat of the pilot can just fly any plane they want. So let's... Yeah, at least you can fly single-seaters now, yeah. What's the mission? We're scrambling to go and do air interception. Why don't we just take the F-16C up for a start and see how we feel? Let's try different planes, because I don't know how they're going to feel this mod either. We can pick between the shoot 4 guys at once missile or the air-to-air burst missile. The F-16's the starter, I know, yeah. Banjo says there's a carrier and something, but you can fly anything at it. Of course, yeah. I appreciate you knowing that, Nakona, that's good. Air-to-air burst missiles, they're about to be evaded, they will explode even on direct hit, so they're useful against agile aircraft. I can't imagine needing that, can you? No, definitely not. I want long-range missiles, because I'm a fucking pervert sicko now, I want AMRAAMs. Looks AMRAAM to me, there's just 4 of them, it's fine. BDB says, my first playthrough I use exclusively what you should be using in the story. Fighting Mihei in the karst of an F-104 is not fun. Wait, there's a point where you're meant to be flying a starfighter? That's so gross. Osea skin. Mage skin. Spare skin. Trigger, what's spare? What's Strider? Is this a flag? Yeah. Because you're a prisoner? That's funny, it makes sense, but damn, that's fucked. Oh yeah, the MiG-21, that's how I remember it, yeah. You guys can help me pick what we should be using for each mission. That's the fun of it. What emblems are there now, and do I care about any of them? That's a cool trigger one, actually. I like that. Whoa, Wolf, isn't that Assault Horizon? Mobius. Yellow. These are nice. My god, what the hell? What the heck's going on down here? I love the skeleton one! My god. What a wonderful emblem. I think it takes talent to give a skeleton such wonderful, whimsical emotion. Excellent. Yeah, I feel that way too, buddy. Yeah, same jig. Do they not have 0 or 5? Or did I just never earn them? There's fucking Grun. Isn't Grun from one of those? Maybe I just never earned them because I was a scrub. Republic of Aurelia. That one's great. I guess if they are, I never unlocked them.
Everything by the numbers.
Yeah, thank you, Beef Dishes. I appreciate it a lot. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Thank you very, very much. Thanks for the 101-month sub, by the way. I appreciate that a ton. Thank you so much. Oh, it's Azrafe. Oh, what's up? It's like Graves already Beef Dishes. I'm like, okay, haven't seen you before. 101-month sub, what the hell? Okay, Azrafe, what's up? What uses the Shack Deck days? I want to do Armor Rats again, honestly. I've been thinking about it for months, and I kind of want to do Armor Rats, and I said it like a couple of weeks ago, and I want to do it. I need to get the mod pack going again. I need to gaslight Cyclone into helping me set it up again. I want to do Rats again. I think it's enough time. I want to do Rats again. Anyway, no, I'm looking for War Dog or Galm Banzer, but I don't see them, so I'm very awoo. I assume they must be in the game. And we can stick with what was the second one? I mean, I am doing my second run, so second anniversary makes a lot of sense. But also it kind of looks like a carrot from that distance, which I do not love. I think they're part of a DLC? Oh, okay, yeah. No, it's okay, I'm not that bored, I was just curious if they existed, but it actually makes a lot of sense that that's what they would be. Revolver Fox a lot, yeah. Trigger does have a pretty fucking good emblem, to be honest. Alright. Enough fucking around, am I good to go? It's like parts. I'm gonna assume that whatever I did last time is good. Fuck it. Done skin. Done all that. Let's go.
Mage Squadron, aircraft preparations complete. Stand by at the...
I don't even know if I'm gonna play this. I need to see if I even enjoy playing it, so we're gonna find out. I've yet to play a mission start to finish since I stopped playing this game a long time ago. Well, since I beat this game a long time ago. And if I don't, then I can do like an hour or two of War Thunder or Freelancer.
Scramble. Get those birds in the sky. We're sitting ducks. What's happening? Bombers incoming. Don't know how many.
Let's clear that runway. We don't got all day here.
Mage Squadron, head to runway.
I do love the vibes. Ace Combat is great for the vibes.
Link to Skykeeper. Hurry, Mage Squadron.
You know, it's honestly one of those games that's really vulnerable to being like a movie game, like where I would just watch a YouTube playthrough of it instead. And when I say that, I realize I actually have done that with 5 and 0, so it makes sense.
Mage 2, clear for takeoff. The situation is tight.
It's like, actually, I could just watch someone else play it.
Good luck.
Control, do me a favor and get that bird in the air ASAP.
That was what it meant, apparently.
Golem Squadron and your wingmen are airborne. Take off and form up with Mage 1. Mage 2, altitude restriction is lifted. Good luck.
The carrier. Whoa, looks like the harbor's taken a lot of damage.
Can't have any more casualties. Time to stop the bullshit.
One thing I want to change in my controls is set free look to my mouse button if I can.
Mage 1. All aircraft, let's do this. Golem Squadron, it's go time.
Roger that.
Golem 4, understood.
I want a better free look.
This is the AWACS Skykeeper. Take down all unidentified bombers. They don't have many escorts. They hit our radars hard in the last attack. Expect the worst and stay sharp.
Wilco. Trigger, I'm your wingman. You're flying with me now. That's what it means to be in an element. You gotta keep an eye out for enemy bombers.
They're over there, man. I see them. We're gonna do it? I'm being a good boy. I'm waiting for them. I'm waiting to be told. Do you think the game just assumes you go over and do it, or should I wait until the game tells me? I don't know if I played it like this last time, where it's like, lore. Like, what are you doing, Cloud? What are you doing? What the fuck is he doing?
I'm iced up.
Don't ice up in there.
You're my wing leader. What are you doing? Do something, buddy. Oh god. Mage 1 is not an easy element leader to follow, I'll tell you that much. He's burning out his field runner agility. I really wonder if there's gonna be any voice prompt to be like, oh no, I see, we're doing like a really long intercept. I guess? Okay, I'm never gonna get the order, so we'll just go for it.
Here we go. Looks like bombers have been located. It's showtime, Trigger. Let's see if you can handle the spotlight. You're a good pilot. So I told them. I have to fill an empty spot, so play along.
Sure, buddy.
Still a leash, though.
Oh shit. We'll just shoot him with the old gun, shall we?
Down. Good job, Mage 2.
Not bad, Mage 2. Trigger, switch your radar. See if you can locate the enemy.
Dad, you do it.
There it is, sitting there all pretty, just waiting to be taken.
Where? I see him, but where? There we are.
They're way overhead. Let's go introduce ourselves.
Yeah, I seen a mod that makes them more like real missiles, but it seemed like it would make the game impossible.
Watch out for the support aircraft.
See, I don't want to shoot them anymore because of War Thunder. I'm like, I have PTSD about shooting my teammates with missiles. I'm like, you can't take those shots, those aren't clean.
Mage 2, walking.
Ah, the fucking Mario Kart drift turn. I hate that shit. You gotta do it! Or do I? Maybe I can just not do it. But then the game will probably be impossible.
I'm glued to this one.
Look at those moves, my lord. I gotta do it because the AI does it. You flaring? How come I can't lock you, buddy? Smig's actually got the moves. Alright, well you know what? I'm actually amazed how long that's taking without using the Mario Kart drift moves, but they're not even escorting the bomber. However, I see that...
He's mine. He's not getting away.
Hang on. I see that the AI still isn't killing anyone, which I thought the mod fixed, but we'll go over and get the bomber instead for them, because they apparently can't do it.
Damn, I'm spiked.
Dogfighting's easier when you're at Mark 2. I'm at 2,000 speed, good lord.
Target confirmed down.
Using the mod, what mod?
Mage 2.
Unbalanced skies and rebalanced skies together, which I know doesn't sound right, but they recommend being used together.
Trigger, stay calm. You got this.
Hey, I'm good.
He's shown some promise, but let's remember, he's still barely gotten his feet wet.
Oh, these are long range,
Your
nice.
special weapon.
Yeah, funny you should say that, man.
That's it. It's pretty much simple.
That's it, it's that simple.
Enemy bomber down. Nice going, Mage 2.
Oh, acceleration be crazy.
Shabby, Mage 2. You still got a long
Bro, what's your acceleration? I go from 400 to 2,000 in about 3 seconds.
Skykeeper, this is Mage 1 over. Tally 2 bandits.
Copy that. It's a bomber and an escort.
Okay.
Clear, Trigger, settle down. Mage 2, maintain your element with Mage 1. Do not break off.
The missiles are
Mage
like
1, make sure he doesn't do anything stupid.
AIM 90s, they can't turn.
Golem 2, let's maintain element.
Copy that, Commander. I've got your 6 covered, sir.
Radio.
Target is down.
Attaboy, Trigger.
Whoa.
Column, Mage, 2 new enemy groups.
This is HQ. Attention all combat groups. Are there any drones? Verify.
Hey, Mage.
Are you kidding me right now? Jesus, this is the kind of shit that really chaps my ass.
What does that mean?
UAVs. I can't tell them apart.
Really chaps my ass.
Locked.
Bombers, bombers, bombers. I want the bombers.
Missile connected.
Missile in the air, evade now!
Hey, you better. Whoa! Hey, shoot! Why can I not find this motherfucker?
Enemies locked on.
Where are they? I need to be able to look around, man.
Missile fired.
Oh my god, where? Where? Am I blind? Am I actually blind? Where is... Oh!
Behind target and ready to attack.
No, can't do that. Can't do that at all.
Oh yeah, bullseye!
What is the purpose of the radar gun sight when it doesn't do anything? Oh, it does, never mind.
One remaining.
Missile! Mage 2, keep your focus. You got this.
Bro, they're gonna hit the base.
Hesitating for a split second could be the difference between life and death. Stay sharp, think fast.
Roger that.
Phase 2, missile launch.
No, not the space elevator.
To Gollum and Mage, job well done. All bombers are down. Our radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
Okay.
Good going, Mage 2. Flight Commander looks like he's got what it takes. Let's slow down. It's just one sortie. Don't try to be a hero. I want you to make it back in one piece, you hear?
Yeah, I gotta side with the boss man on this.
Column Squadron, this is HQ. Did you confirm any drones?
Okay, each flare press is just one use. Okay.
Column 1, return to base and report for debriefing.
That air brakes, but that goes backwards more. Wait, so S does nothing? S does nothing. But it's opening my air brakes, but it's not slowing me down. What the hell? Oh, it's for the... It's a button specifically for the Mario Kart move. I see why I have it bound like that. It's specifically for the Mario Kart move. So S... I see. S isn't actually slowing me down. Z does that.
Control, do me a favor and get that bird in the air ASAP.
Column Squadron and your wingmen are airborne. Take off and form up with Mage 1.
So one thing I want to check with the mod zones still, because I've always wanted to see it in Ace Combat, which should be interesting, is the allies performing better as well. I don't know how much is scripted in the first mission to make you do it all.
We are currently assessing the damage to the base.
But
we have confirmed that the aircraft carrier Albatross was sunk. We know the attacking bogies were from Erusia. International Union peacekeeping force bases all over the Yusian continent were attacked in the same way. The damage is severe. Many wars are lost by failing to recover from the opening blows. That means successfully retaliating was very important. You may have turned the tides of battle here.
Thanks, man.
You have our thanks.
Here's Clown going. Because the warning on one of the mods that I installed is basically that, you know, the AI actually being able to do things now, the allied AI actually being able to do things now can make some missions harder because you don't get score for killing, for friendlies killing targets, so they can steal the kills you need to, like, beat some of the score missions, which is funny. Gigalag says, does anyone here feel the sudden strong urge to kill 1 million people? I don't think so. I know you're talking about the fucking DLC, but also Unhinged. Okay, hang on. Before we go to the next one, I actually want to just change something. I want to rechange the free look, because not being able to look around, it turns out, makes things really hard. So let's see if I can do that. That'd be nice. Camera control key. Okay, this one. Let's see if we can set this to, like... Yes? Okay, where are you going? Okay, well, have a very safe drive, won't you? Okay, take care. Love you. Let's set that to C. War Thunder moment. Let's set that to C, and then I'll change my flares key back to, like, F or X. F will be fine, I think. What's your War Thunder 3 button? C. So, I just realized that's going to make this easiest, because last time I played this I hadn't played War Thunder yet, and that was my armor free look button, which is Alt. Which, honestly, I've actually changed since in armor as well, but anyway, this is what it was back then. So, hopefully that'll help, because Alt felt very hard to free look with during that. See the C? Yeah, there you go.
As of 1 p.m. today, the Kingdom of Erusia has declared war on the Osean Federation.
Word.
As soon as the news broke out, enemy aircraft began bombing Osean territory, causing widespread destruction.
Wait,
the Air Defense Force has released a statement saying this violent attack was carried out by drones.
Boo.
They speculate the drones were secretly transported to Osea in shipping containers and launched remotely. The Secretary of the Navy has stated that the enemy was targeting naval ports across the country.
Not St. Hewlett again.
According to the Secretary, all of the nation's aircraft carriers, including one still under construction, sustained severe damage in the attacks.
They got St. Hewlett
again? We have
again?
back from the department as to the fate of Osean carriers currently at sea.
It's on the west side! How the fuck did they do that?
I just received breaking news. The International Space Elevator,
No!
which is being built in southern Erusia, has been seized by
No!
the Erusia
Turn the
Army.
news on! Any channel!
Former President Harling
No!
was clearing the site at the time, but his current whereabouts are unknown.
They hit the space elevator!
Sources in government tell us it was Harling's policies regarding the space elevator that caused economic frictions in the area, and which ultimately led to this war. Located in Erusia, on the continent of Erusia, the space elevator has been under construction for some time now. The Executive Office of the Osean Federation has declared a national state of emergency. They have ordered all its armed forces, including Yuuzhan peacekeepers, to mobilize and make the necessary preparations to launch an immediate counterattack. Ladies and gentlemen, our country is officially at war. Stay tuned for further updates.
Breaking news from ENN. Osea launched an attack on the capital today, striking Farbanti from their aircraft carrier, the Kestrel II.
What?
After a brutal battle, the Erusian Air Force successfully repelled them. During the air raid, the Osean Air Force fired missiles at the city and managed to shoot down a number of Erusian fighters. Some of the disabled planes then crashed into residential areas.
Oh man. Wait, I have something to say, but
The world
I can't
was
say it yet.
screwed. 20 years ago, the Earth got slammed by an asteroid. Erusia was on the wrong side of the planet and got hit. Hard.
We hate that asteroid.
Refugees swarmed the Erusian Republic, the biggest country on the continent, plunging it into chaos. They were desperate and started a war, one they had no hope of winning. That's the war my dad fought and died in.
Oh!
The biggest nations from 2 continents went head-to-head, and the so-called righteous Oseans struck the deal that ended it.
Oh!
They fancied themselves the only nation that could bring peace and stability to the world. They even tried saving the Yuuzhans, still suffering from the disaster. That's how a space elevator, stretching way up into the sky, ended up being
I
built
assumed
in
she was
Nisha,
Osean because I
paid for by the Oseans.
remembered her being Osean.
President Harling said he did it out of compassion for his fellow humans. But to the folks in Erusia, it looked like Osea was moving in to take over. Erusia went from
My
being
babe's
a
chatting
republic
about Oseans in the
back to
background
being
because
a
I've
kingdom.
ace combat pilled her because by accident.
When they
because I'm doing
started
a
this
roleplay
new
game.
war, they managed to get the drop on everyone. The second the declaration hit the
Osean?
news,
Wait.
Erusian forces took control of the space
she
elevator
is, isn't
without
she?
spilling a single drop of blood.
So they were involved in the IUN peacekeeping efforts
President
of
Harling
4?
was touring the elevator when it happened and disappeared. Then, while that was going on, the Erusian ships.
You can't
that
look
were
at the
docked
cutscenes
around
of this
Osea
game, they might
released a
spoil some
swarm
things.
of drone fighters they had hidden on board in containers. No one thought they were capable of doing what they did that day. With pinpoint accuracy, they managed to take out everything that was military. And not a single civilian was hurt in the process.
Word? What?
Osea pissed lots of people off with their huge military presence around the world. Erusia didn't have the same reach, but they could hit their targets faster and cleaner. And when all this was going down, I just so happened to be in my flying drag racer.
I thought you said you got hit by a 15. But how was that? Oh, Ace Combat doesn't give a fuck about logistics, I just remembered.
In case you were wondering, yeah, I survived.
Yep,
I
that's
crashed
me.
in a bombed-out Osean Air Force base, then got arrested for breaking wartime aviation laws or some crap. The world went from being at peace to being at war, all in the blink of an eye.
Princess Rosa consent to leave of the Kingdom of Erusia. Today, Osean airstrikes have shattered the lives of countless Erusians. Their attacks practically leveled the school I went to. It is heartbreaking.
Is that the princess? No, she wouldn't go to a public school.
I was tried, found guilty, and stuffed into a cargo ship. For company, I had some court-martialed soldiers. And remember those mothballed planes I told you about before? They were loaded on the ship, too.
Unpainted F-15 model.
We headed off down south for several days,
Kangaroo
and
court.
then swung east. That's how I got here. I was thousands of kilometers from Erusia, on the opposite side of the Yuzian continent.
What?
For a port, it was dull as hell. It had 3 rusty patrol
Why did they
boats.
ship you to
And the
Uzia?
base? The fences were topped with razor wire. The tower had a searchlight and machine guns.
got fucking, like-
And a truck with a gun turret was parked in front of the gate.
Osean's like Gitmo to you, what the hell?
Its gun was aimed at the yard. This was a prison. This place looked like a full-on base, but half the tanker trucks were just big balloons, and the runways weren't even paved, just painted on the dirt.
Wait,
The
what?
whole place was just one big fat
Don't
lie.
you take off from that later? No, you must take off somewhere else.
The only reason I was here is because they knew I'd
Surely.
restored a supersonic plane.
Yeah,
They
protagonist
wanted
time.
me to make something out of the mothballed planes they brought, that they could park on the fake runway.
Classic protagonist move. You're too
Can
good
you
to keep in
believe
jail.
that shit? So, I tried to escape. They found out. And set the dogs on me.
No, War Dog, no. Kirk, no. Nicaragua says it literally is Gitmo.
Erusia
He controls
has
the
made
island
a
directly,
declaration to the
as you remember
Osean
correctly.
Federation
Yeah.
and all countries on the Yusian
I didn't get this the
continent
first time
stationing
through.
the IUN peacekeeping force that we are now at
I didn't
war.
know Ace Combat geography
Right
yet.
after the declaration was made, surprise attacks began around the continent that have inflicted major damage to our armed forces. Forces aligned with Erusia are currently appearing throughout Yusia.
Okay.
The
It's-
combination
by the way,
of
it's
these
not
forces has
confusing,
overwhelmed the
Erusia and
majority of the
Yusia. It's not
continent,
confusing.
and they are now encroaching on us in the east. Additionally, the multinational space elevator has been
Love you,
seized by
babe.
the Erusian military. After the previous war, the space elevator became both a symbol of
It's
peace
gone now.
and a valuable asset in the fight against growing energy concerns.
Yeah, sure.
Whoever has control of it will have enormous influence over
I've
the
had it
entire
explained to me
continent.
how the space elevator is important, but
We cannot
I
turn
still
a blind eye
forget,
to this
and I'm like,
critical situation.
yeah, sure, it's
The Fort Grays Air
important,
Base
I guess.
Squadron has been entered into the order of battle to reclaim
They, like-
the elevator as an advanced
they like
element.
get power out of it.
First, you will attack all hostiles coming in the east of Schofield Plateau to stop any interference with the Allied ground troops. The enemy has deployed several vehicles equipped with anti-air radar along the roads. You are to destroy them. They should not pose much of a threat.
Okay, that's an easy mission.
However,
oh no,
there is a high likelihood that the attack will draw more enemy air support. If that happens, fight them off swiftly and establish air superiority.
Okay. I gotta go check. Are you going to the bathroom and check something? I'll be back. One sec. Then I'm gonna tell you the thing I couldn't tell you before. Which I forgot what it was. I remember what it was, but I forget why I was prompted by it. Alright, I'll be back. Be back. Alright, I'm back. So, Jam has left the house now, and now I can say things, because I was suddenly had to hold my tongue about things I was going to blurt out, because it would be spoilers for her, because I'm like lifting a lot of the story of AC5. Basically, none of you can ever, please, none of you can ever like go out of your way to like say this shit to her, because don't spoil it for her, because I'm following AC5 fairly closely in a role-playing game. But basically, she's fucking Blaze. What was I gonna say? It was something to do with fucking Harling, I think. Was it to do with Harling? I don't remember. Is that... Maybe I didn't blurt it out, because I was like, I can't say anything, because she'll recognize Harling's name. Because he's from AC5. She's what with Blaze? She's... Oh, I forget what I was... She's AC5's protagonist, basically. So, I didn't want to mention Harling's name or anything like that, or... it was probably something to do with the AC5 war, the Circum-Pacific War. But I've actually forgotten what it was now I was going to say. It was something to do with that last cutscene. I can't fucking remember, so who cares? Anyway, that's why when my wife gets back, I have to censor what I blurt out loud during the cutscenes. I want to accidentally spoil something. Oh! That was it! The fucking Belkins! That was it! Philip says, the tried and true GM trick of just stealing a narrative from popular radio. Yes, I quite like to do it. I started doing it with, Total Warhammer? Total War? No, not Total War. Warhammer Fantasy, where I ended up running a game for her that is basically just her modern-day character fell into an alternate universe, essentially, isekai, sort of, but with a portal to go back and forth into the Warhammer Fantasy world. And we had such fun in that she started the second character that was like a griffin, like an actual fantasy character in that world. And that's going really well. She's basically in a romance with Karl Franz in my AU, which is awesome. Really fun. I had so much fun doing that, and it was so much easier for me, because we play so much roleplay. I found it so much easier to have everything laid out in a world like that already, basically like running the D&D module, that I started doing that a little bit more often, being like, yeah, I mean, you know, I'll just take a game or a movie or a book I really like, take that world, and run her in it, eat extra points if she doesn't know the thing. And so I ended up doing that because one day I came across a post that was detailing, it was like this Discord post detailing like a really quick recap of the AC5 story and all the AC4 and AC0. And I never played 5, but I was really struck by how interesting AC5's story sounded. Philip says the P in RPG stands for plagiarism, that's right. And yeah, just started doing that. It is really interesting, I like it. Anyway, the thing I was going to say is the fucking Belkans. I see, on the second run, I guess what's being implied in the cutscenes, or maybe it isn't, is like, is this just the... Well, this is spoilers for AC5, I guess, so close your ears if you want to go back and play that game or not. But is this just the plot of AC5, actually? Where... Because they did the Erusian part of the cutscene where it's like, oh, OC is like, we were attacked by the Erusians, and there's an Erusian TV spot where they're like, the evil Oseans attacked Farbanti. Is it just Belkans using drones this time, but just like starting the war on both sides, basically? Shadow Belkans? Yeah, they're still mad about AC0. Yeah, they're still fucking mad about 0! Is every war post-0 just... No, 6, but like... Is it just the same thing? No, Erusia did it this time? Okay. So wait, the Oseans really did airstrike Farbanti? Like... It's not like the Belkans, like, pretending? Erusia did bit, but there was a singular Belkan involved. I remember that much, yeah. The Belkans helped the Erusians. Okay. So that's the other thing that's about Ace Combat, especially because I've been running a role-playing game in 5 story, is I very quickly realized, like, getting more into it, holy shit, the logistics are insane. Like, you'll do missions where they're just like, basically they do like our real-world equivalent of like, okay, you're gonna take off from New York, and then you're gonna go fly over on 1 tank of fuel and bomb Moscow. Like, the logistics are crazy! All of AC5's missions that I've now studied to replicate in some way or another for the story are like, okay, take off from Sand Island, like, take off from Hawaii, and fly over, like, mainland Russia, and, like, just do some shit, and then fly back. And it's fucking crazy. So, I guess I was trying to figure out, like, how the fuck did Osea bomb Farbanti? But I guess you just fly around. Just fly around. Tamwa says, I mean, didn't the US bomb Iraq from mainland US? I don't know, did they? Did F-16s take off from the mainland United States, fly to Iraq and bomb it? I haven't heard of that. I don't think that they did that. I don't know. I haven't heard of that myself. They only did it as a bit. Shut the fuck up. Alright, start. This is a bit of the old multi-roll. So we get F-16 again, or we can try something different. Let's try different planes. Hornet or F-15? It was a bit too much. Oh, so they really did it? They were just showing off they could? I imagine there was a lot of tanking on the way, right? I imagine it would have taken hours. Hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours. Someone said they saw a documentary once about the British bombing Argentina with an Avro Vulcan once, and it's like 26 refueler tankers or something. Yeah, so I don't know, I guess, like... I guess in 5 and the Ace Combat games, they just don't show that it takes like 20 hours and like 30 refuel tanker hookups. BDB says the fact that there's a war every 2 or 3 years that wipes out entire production runs of aircraft, but there's still MiG-21s, F-104s, and F-4s fighters is quite amusing. Yeah, I like that too. Philip says, you can tell this is Beeg's early into his plane obsession as there are Russian planes unlocked. Yeah. We can either fly the F-15E, the Hornet, we could unlock and try the F-35. It's multi-roll. They've color-coded them. Oh, the F-104C is multi-role, apparently. Woo boy. PB says, OC bomb for Bendy by carrier aircraft. Oh, yeah, no. I wasn't even... That was a side thing I got into. Actually, I was also just more like, damn, that's kind of fucked up, OC. What the shit? I assumed it was like a false flag. It was like, that's kind of fucked up. It's like day one. Day one of the war, all your military bases got bombed, and then you go and bomb Farbanti? That's kind of fucked up. Are we the bad guys, then? Hey, is OC the baddies? I'll never see you come in the SU-57 because you'll never take off. Ah, the SU-57 is here. Nice. I think it's Hornet time, but it's not a carrier mission, so that would be so wrong, Beagle. What about Strike Eagle time? That actually sounds fun. Oh god, this thing. I can't use this thing. It's busted. This thing like ruined Ace Combat 7 for me because once you get it, it just makes everything so trivial. I cannot use the TLS, at least not yet. It's so busted. TLS is not the good one? Oh, okay. Is it like a beam laser instead? This is the sniper railgun? Oh, okay. I'm thinking of the... No, PLSL. PLSL breaks the game. Let's not use it until the missions are so hard we have to. It even says do not touch. You're right. F-15E has bombs. Try them. Do I have to buy them? Maybe I didn't buy them. We can have 6 AMRAAMs as well, apparently. It's funny because before I got more obsessed with planes, I'm like, firing 6 long-range anti-air missiles at once at 6 different targets? What a video gameism, am I right? What an arcade weapon. And then you play like War Thunder once and you're like, oh no shit, like that's actually the most realistic weapon in the game. No, that's actually how it works. Get those AMRAAMs out! But yeah, do I have to buy the bombs? I must have to. Why did I never buy bombs? Oh, right, because you just shoot ground targets with missiles in this game, I forgot. The machine gun moves towards a locked enemy within a set range. Do I have that on? What do I have on? New radar AMRAAM tank. They're just shapeshifters. It's just like Animorphs, but missile morphs. When you shoot at the tank, it morphs into a Maverick. That's all. Hey, my boy. Ludo wants some food. Hang on. Okay, so this is what I have selected, I think. I'm trying to remember. Queen's Custom. Okay. I've, like, maxed out guns. Why have I maxed out machine guns on everything? Why did I do this? Also, what is this UI even telling me? New flap actuators level 1. Okay, where do I buy more shit? Hang on. Do I have to go back to the aircraft tree? I think I have to go back to the tree. Yes, I have to buy self-forging fragment submunitions if I want them. Unguided bombs that release multiple smaller bombs after a certain time has passed. Accordingly, the altitude they're dropped at affects their spread. Okay. This is the beam laser that can take out ground targets. Banjo says blue equals base stats, green equals currently equipped, yellow equals stats change with that part on. Okay. Well, we're probably just going to imagine we have some Mavericks, because I don't think a lot of this mission is actually anti-ground. So, you may as well buy it unless you have it for later. Like, this will be good for those score ground attack missions. This one is heavily anti-ground. Is it? Isn't this the one where Arsenal Bird shows up? Yes, no. Or is that two-pronged assault? Spoilers, that's mission 3. Oh, okay. I guess we can try these then. Okay, now do I want to change any of these? So, you were saying, Banzer, that... Oh, hang on. There's someone at my door. One sec, gang, BRB. Sorry. Sorry, my baby came back and brought me a Powerade. She dropped it off before she went to do sewing. Sorry I went up and down so much, but yeah, she dropped them off before she even went. How nice of her. Because Alton says, I don't think I've understood more than 4 words said so far. Yeah, it's pretty fucking dense, hey. I don't understand all this shit. Take that off. Enhances special missile homing capabilities. Increases special missile lock-on range. I like that. Actually. Multiplayer only. Okay, so you can't get level 2 in this. Okay. I mean, gun being good is good. Reduces the lock at this, you know, blah blah, whatever. Enhances stealth capabilities. Increases special bomb load limit. Increases special missile lock-on range. Increases standard missile lock-on speed. Okay. Increases standard missile flight speed. This is cool. Where's agility? Increases standard missile flight speed. Increases standard missile power. I feel like take the machine gun stuff off, honestly. It's so hard to hit with guns. Increases aircraft yaw. Increases aircraft pitch. Stability. What does stability mean in this case? What do you mean stability? So part you have the missile agility part you're looking for unlocked. Are these the same between all planes? Yes? Okay, hang on. Sorry, I'm min-maxing now. Avril's self-repair kit? What? Okay, you guys gotta guide me to the good shit. Hang on. Self-repair kit? I want Call of Duty mode. I want a regen. Oh, this thing. No. Restores aircraft durability up to a point up taking a certain amount of damage. Do you mean this automated fire extinguisher? Stealth. What does stealth mean for me, I wonder? There's so much stuff I didn't unlock. I got this. Increases aircraft acceleration and increases aircraft top speed. Queen's Custom, which Avril did make, though, is very good. Okay, we'll probably put that on. I want to get to this now. Drop below 50% health, brings you back up to 50 on the fire extinguisher. Interesting. Oh man, look at all this stuff I never unlocked. Why did I never bother to... Was I like in my Dark Souls era of like enhancements for scrubs or something? Why did I never unlock any of this shit? I would never even like make my missiles better. When it says enhances standard missile homing capabilities, I'm assuming this means more agility, right? We're gonna assume that. Planes Xehanort, planes only? That doesn't sound like me. Should I like the HEFD? HEFD? What is HEFD? Guide me, chat. Guide me. Ooh, more special missiles. Homing lets your missiles turn and hit the enemy better. Yeah, okay, yeah. Well, we'll want that. Oh, hello, Mirage. Homing helps your missiles find their way home. I bet it does. Standard missile flight distance up also seems like pivotably good. More durability. There's a lot of stuff here that's exciting. That machine gun automatically fires when reticle is displayed. What is that? Wait, does it only shoot when it would be a hit? That would help with the gun a lot, I feel. Increases gun distance. More flight speed. Don't I already have this? Just upgrade it again. No, just waste ammo. Well, why the fuck did anyone make it? What the fuck? That sounds terrible. That sounds so dog shit. It's funny? Okay, amazing. Oh, what the hell? What's all this? Is this multiplayer? Never mind, this is multiplayer. I was about to be like, what's all this shit? This is all multiplayer only. We can all ignore this. This gives me flashbacks to Metal Gear Solid 5's goddamn research tree, which is insane. Okay, so there's like a half a dozen more things I want to get. So we'll want missile homing better. Oh, what an animation. Oh god, the game heard me talking shit. It was like, you want to see it again? Okay, we're gonna want... I feel like we're gonna want to buff the missiles, because they're dog shit. They're so bad. I feel like having more missiles is also good. How many missiles? Does it give you a number? Electronic warfare, what the hell is that? Reduces the homing capabilities and enemy missile is locked onto you. I mean, that seems good! Why did I never get this shit? How was I not interested in being hit by missiles less? It's hard to understand the choices. I guess I just didn't give a shit about any of this because I have to remember that the game is not very hard, normally. I guess that's why. Yeah, we're probably gonna want the fucking fire extinguisher. So go to that. Unlock everything that I can, honestly, because I have all the options. I do want to get the F-35, but I want to get all the upgrades first. So get this. We don't care about that just yet. We have that. I mean, overall aircraft maneuverability seems good. Philip says you were beelining for the plasma cannons because you wanted to roleplay the Firestorm. But probably sounds like me. When did I play this? Like 2019? That sounds like me. You know, we're here. Let's just grab this. New plane. I didn't care about the F-35 at the time because I was a fucking idiot. I think it's sexy now. At the time, I just believed the propaganda of like, oh, stupid waste of taxpayer money. It's fat and ugly, which means it's not a sexy plane. Oh, A-10. Ooh. Now I played Broken Arrow, and so as of like a year ago, I'm like, no, the F-35 is really hot, actually. I actually really like it. Stand-up dispenser. Long range. Oh, they got the JSOW, baby! Long range homing glide bombs that detonate whenever locked targets, releasing smaller bombs on their flight path. Oh, we got the JSOW in this game! Oh, yeah! Interesting. You didn't use Elin because you haven't played Nebulous yet? Oh, I want to play more Neb. Flying Miklik. Like, I say it like it was a long time ago, but like, it's really just Broken Arrow that made me think the F-35 is cool, right? So it's like a year. It's like a year, 2 years tops. Okay, 4 AM and 8 AGM. Oh, I mean, that's very sexy. We could take that on this mission, too. Because I feel like the cluster bomb would be better for a score mission, where it's not gonna fucking matter, I know, but like, this is how I have fun now. I've gotten older and I like tailoring my loadouts for no fucking reason. Look, I played Tarkov, okay? This is what I am now. I play Battletech. Anyway, this would be better, I think, for now than bombing, because it's not a score mission. I just want to get like all the priority targets. Which means I don't really need either, but who gives a fuck? Shut up. So grab these, because we're going in. So hold on. Someone might have said this. What does stealth do? Does it just make it harder for missiles to lock onto me? Philip says, Broken Arrow convinced me the F-35 was lame. Can't even take 2,000-pound bombs. Incorrect. Opinion deleted, Philip. I'm sorry. Cyberk says, 8 AGM is weird. It multi-locks any more than one missile to a target. Fair enough. I don't really need either. But yeah, should I buy this? Is stealth good? Air-to-ground lock-on bomb. What the hell is this? Homing bombs. Higher carrying capacity and anti-surface missiles that are more focused. That's cool. 8 AM! Get the fuck out of here. 8 AM! 8? And of course the quams. You don't need to talk about quams. We know about quams. Oh, we know well about Quam. F-22 fucking hates planes, it's true. Does the same thing AGM does also, though. That's a good thing, though, because it takes more than one hit to kill air targets, usually. It usually takes 2, so that seems good. Quam is ridiculous, the scourge of multiplayer, as we know. The funny thing is, again, when I played Ace Combat and saw the Quam, I was like, this is such a bullshit video game weapon, it goes so much harder than the other missiles, it's fake. And then I've now gotten more into combat aviation, I'm like, oh, the Quam is probably just like how a modern missile actually works. Ace Combat is like the most powerful missile ever designed. It has lead pursuit and can pull more than 2 Gs. Also, I don't think... Oh no, I don't think anyone actually said what stealth... No, Banzer did. Stealth says I think those enemy missiles maneuverability. Okay, yeah, so we want that too. Oh, special missiles tend to one-hit kill regular planes. True, I forgot. That's true. I don't want the sci-fi plane. No, thank you. Okay, but let's get stealth is the point then. Stealth sounds good. Beagle will be like, look, I'm so much better at doing plane stuff now. Actually, the real answer is, Beagle, you're so much worse at it. Shut the fuck up. Just fly the Ace Combat plane. No, this is bizarrely fun now to me, picking up all these things I never got before. I'm like, oh look, stealth coding, hooray! Yay! Oh look, I can get missiles that poison you if you touch the Seeker heads on them, hooray! Vice President says, why do they call it 8 AM and not 9 AM? Why don't they call it 3 AM? Because you haven't listened to enough Matchbox 20 lately, that's why. There's not enough slots. I want to have stronger normal missiles and stronger special missiles at the same time. I think I'm going to take the F-35. Blue Neurosis says, is there a Soccer Manager-esque game of this, just mission prepping? I think it's called DCS, but you convince your friends to play it, and you just get to set all of their loadouts. I think it's like being a DCS, like, mission creator. What is that, Abomination SC-47? Don't talk about the backwards wings. We don't need to talk about them today. Increasing standard missile lock-on range sounds fun. How hard would that be to get to? I mean, a while, but it's all cheap. So, probably not too bad. Reduces the damage your aircraft takes from surface collisions. What the fuck? Aircraft top speed, I like that. Okay, bring me down here a bit. Bad news. To get what I want, I have to unlock the Mirage. I tell you what, though, this is a lot faster than unlocking it in War Thunder. Much easier. Lovely little cutscene. It's a good-looking plane, I'll give it that. It looks good for what it is. I don't dislike it. Let's go down here now. Let's get more load. Increase our load limit. Oh, disgusting. No, I don't want to buy this damn thing. You can get the first Mirages, are they cool? I don't want to buy the fucking Gripen. God damn it, what's it got? Air-to-air burst missiles. It's got 6 AAM and LACM. Large, long range. Oh, it's got air-to-surface cruise missiles! That's so cool! Why does the Gripen get that? It's not fair! It's not fair! That feels a better version of cruise missile? Interesting. Like, beyond the Swede hate, it is a cool looking plane. It's a cool looking little plane. I don't hate the Gripen for any legitimate reason, it's just because it beat the shit out of me in War Thunder a lot. Same reason I hate the fucking... same reason I was gonna say Draken. I hate any Swedish plane because they all beat the shit out of me at different battle ratings. Let's have some more top speed as a treat. I just want to get all the parts when I'm building a loadout, like, I have everything available. Typhoon. Special missile flight distance. I do want to do long-range combat because I'm disgusting. Enhances anti-stall capabilities and extends the time frame for performing a high-G turn. Shloki dokie. Oh wait, did I get this thing? Yes, I did. The car says the LACM trivializes one specific boss fight. I'm trying to think. A ground boss? What ground boss is there in 7? Or do you shoot it into a building to get Mahaley or something? I can't think of any ground bosses in AC7. DLC? Oh, right. I forget this DLC. Salvation, yeah, okay. There's no such thing as anti-ship weapon in this, right? Like, anti-ground is also anti-ship. So, like, if I wanted to roleplay harpoons, I would be, like, lackeming people. Lackeming boats. Increase your standard missile lock-on range, just please. Ships are on the ground. They're on the blue ground, yeah. They're on the watery ground. Finn says canards are ugly, but the Griffin is kind of a cool plane. It is pretty cool. The Raphael looks quite similar, but I actually like the Griffin better. In profile, I mean. Okay, do I need this thing? Extremely long-range air missiles. That is what Papa wants. The homing capabilities are limited. What, more normal ones? It's got 1G, but if the target evades when a decent pilot can still pick the target off. What does that mean? Their homing capabilities are limited. If the target evades when a decent pilot can still pick the target off. What the hell is that for an advertisement to buy your thing? Oh yeah, it's pretty shit at hitting the target, but if you're not shit, you could kill the target anyway, so buy it. Like, why would you put that in the blurb? Oh, if they dodge, don't worry, just get good. Just kill them with something else, I guess. Fuck. Not for spammers, just do better. But it doesn't even say that. It doesn't even say, like, use the missile better. It says, if the missile misses, just to use something else. Lamb, HVAA, and Sam are really good at range. I remember the F-14 has HVAA. I remember that. Okay, so I'm running out of money now, so what else do I want to get? Durability is probably good. To have as an option, at least. I want to buff all... Let's be honest, the maneuverability of planes in Ace Combat is already pretty fucking insane. I guess unless you're going up against, like, the crazy boss fight shit, where they're UFOs. But usually I think what's better is having your missiles do better. So I just want to go, like, buff all my missiles as much as possible. Because the missiles are the real stars of the show here, right? That's what we need better. And I'm not sure if there's a point even getting all the special weapon ones yet, because I think I might not have enough room for all of them plus the other stuff. I think I'm just gonna... Probably just gonna buff my standard missiles and my plane a bit, which I think I have done now. I think I have all of the standard missile things. I think the only ones I'm missing are special missile. I still don't know what stability means. Like, what is your stability versus your mobility? I would get it in, like, War Thunder maybe, but, like, what the hell does that mean in Ace Combat? You're, like, steady as a rock. It's so arcadey. Stability means, like, it's not shaking around, right? But you don't do that in Ace Combat. So I don't get what the hell that is for. What is that? I don't understand. Alright, I think I have bought everything I need to... Ooh, look out, hang on. That's gross, I didn't even have all the PLSL, upgrades yet. That's so gross. Here, buy this so I can get all the maneuverability things as well. I'm never gonna fly this. Youngman says, stability measures the aircraft's capability to fly at low speeds without entering a stall. Indicates how much the aircraft moves after the player stops giving a directional input. The higher stability, the less the aircraft moves afterwards. Okay. So I don't want stability because that's just going to make it Azrael set it too, thank you. There's a lag between when you initiate movement and when the aircraft starts moving, and also a lag... Oh, okay, so it makes it quicker too. That I do want, I guess, but... Also I don't because it makes the game feel more arcadey, which I've basically installed mods to get rid of. So actually, stability, I want minus stability. I want the planes to have more inertia. Okay, unless anyone can think of any really important modules I'm missing, I think I just got a lot of cool new shit to try. Start mission. Do I want to take the F-35C for a spin? Why not? Oh, sweet little J-Sal. Sweet little J-Sal, you never hurt anybody in your life. Sweet little J-Sal. Okay, and then we have 4AM, which is just AMRAAM, but you get to shoot more of them. quite long range too, which I like. So far. And 8 AAGM. Okay, let's use the JSOW. Banjo says, but Beagle Rush, that's a military weapon whose sole purpose is to hurt people. That is a sweet little JSOW who's never done anything wrong. And when Broken Arrow comes back in 4 or 5 months, you will discover that for yourself. Okay. Parts. Let's do it. So... first of all, put all the missile shit on. Oh, there's categories, are there? Body. That body is insane. I'd like to keep the machine gun radar lock system because the fact that I've been using that and still missing another gun means, God, imagine not having it. Good lord. Reduces homing capabilities of any missiles locked into you. Let's put that on. And then wasn't there also a stealth one which should do the same thing? So interesting that there's 2 of them. Increases. Okay, whatever. Arms. We don't care about laser shit. Start from the top. We don't use lasers on this channel. That never happened. I didn't beat the campaign of those. Standard missile power go up. Does this let you one-shot? Because if it doesn't, what's the point of it, right? Like actual breakpoints. Has anyone used the directional proximity fuse, the up damage for missiles? What is the point of it? Because it's either a 2-shot or it's not in this game. I can't think of any enemies that take 3 missiles to kill specifically. And most of them are 2. So unless this gets you down to a 1, there really isn't a point to it. The guy says I have not have a semi-craft R 3-shot. Okay, which one? How common are 3 kills? 3 hits. Banjo says, your mods changed with the breakpoints, so no idea. The bonus mission one usually take 3 missiles to kill. Okay. I guess we'll try it, right? We'll try it, and if we can kill him 1 shot, then this is worth it, and if not, we'll take it off. A-10s and certain advanced bombers like Tu-160 or 3. Okay. If we can... that's true, we're using a mod, so if this can one-shot planes, and like normal planes, then we'll use it. Otherwise, we'll get rid of it. Delta says, I want to say the Raphael was a 3-hit kill in vanilla. Why? Just because of all the Frenchness? Okay, increased speed. I don't know that we need it to be faster. Like, range is clearly important, and so is maneuverability. But what is actually useful about the missile flying faster? I guess it's a factor of agility. I guess in this game, before they do a UFO move, it'll help the missile connect before they do one of their flippy flips. So I guess it's important. Like, in a certain way, less speed would be good simulated, but I guess that's not how it's actually going to work. Increases standard missile flight distance. I do want more range, yes. Oh, they make you double dip. Wait a minute, what? Increases standard missile flight distance, but also increases standard missile lock-on range. Wait a minute, what the fuck? Okay, so we clearly need more lock-on range, but then do I also need more flight distance? I guess if a target is running away, if this doesn't also increase your lock-on, this must purely be for hitting fleeing targets, or not fleeing, but targets that are flying away from you. So it says less time for the target to change course by 5 degrees and confuse the missile. Oh, someone copied me, thank you very much. Oh, do I not have my boat running? I'm sorry, let me check that. Why didn't that play?
Everything by the numbers.
Let me do my test.
New 100.00 donation from Mogdash.
Mogdash, thank you.
Catacomb.
I'm sorry, that was the test run. I'm sorry, that I didn't mean to play Catacomb on that. I'm sorry, let me go to my Ko-Fi so I can see what you wrote as well, by the way. Thank you very much, Mogdash, I appreciate it a ton. Mogdash didn't send a message, just sent in 100. Mogdash, thank you very, very much. I appreciate it a lot. We appreciate it a lot here. Thank you so much, Mogdash. And Mogdash subscribed 107 months in a row and said MGBF. I know her. I know Mogdash. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I appreciate it a lot, and thank you so very much for the support. It means a lot to me. Thank you very much. Helps us out a ton right now, too. I say right now, like, it's kind of hollow, because I'm always saying right now. But there is always something right now, so... Thank you very much for that, Mogdash. It helps a lot. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Cole MN says, I always hated putting flight speed on my missiles. Made things come in worse. I know, right? I know. But yeah, Mogdash, thank you so much. It's a ton of money to send in, $100. Thank you so much. It's hard for me to convey it, you know, properly at the moment how much that means to me. Thank you so much. It means a lot. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. Hope you're doing well as well. Yeah, Cole, I don't know. That's what I was wondering, Cole, if the speed is going to make it worse or not. Yeah. Let's try that because I feel like it'd be more agile with less speed. And then, I don't know. Have the lock-on range, definitely. And if I see missiles run out of juice before they hit the target, we'll take the other one. More missiles is probably good, so you can go hammer. Decrease instead of missile reload time is good. Definitely enhance. Yeah. I don't need it to lock on quicker, that's fine. Okay. I think that's all we need from here. And then just go to the body and put on, like, probably Queen's Custom that makes everything a little bit better. And maybe the fire extinguisher. Oh no, stealth that makes missiles worse at hitting me. That seems really important. Enhances aircraft durability. Roll stability, pitch stability, aircraft maneuverability. Probably Queen's Custom, right? Probably what we want is Queen's Custom. But I want to go faster too. But let's just go all around everything. I feel like that will be enough for now. Let me, for the first time ever, fly the F-35C. I've commanded them, but in any game, let me now for the first time actually care about flying one of these. Ace Combat 7, I sure hope you have the world's most realistic simulation of the F-35C. I can't think of any other game that even has announced that as something they're trying to do.
The current target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles and anti-air weaponry.
It's such a fuck.
Destroy the target.
Fat fluck.
But HQ has made it clear that no harm should come to civilians and no damage is to be done to public facilities.
Fast though. Alright, that's a bit better for free look.
Any aircraft shot down could land in civilian territory.
Cool.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days.
Oh god.
Do you have visual
Is
on
that
the
gonna work?
anti-air radar vehicles? They should be close.
Yep.
Okay, hit everything but the target, but it did hit. Oh wow, he's killing it today.
Mage 2, missile away.
There we go.
Target is down.
Intercept! Fire the AA! Away our vehicle out of there! It's popping off now.
Oh, I see how this is meant to work.
Has officially begun.
The enemy has a lock on you, Mage 2.
Yeah, I know, Camel, that was my joke. Okay, so this actually is like less efficient than just shooting them with normal rockets right now. So it turns out.
Mage 2, target destroyed.
We're using the containers now.
Mage 2,
Those weapons are meant for tactical flexibility. Close to position, move the vehicle. We can't wait any longer. We need interceptors now.
Target destroyed. 3 to go. Continue.
I don't know if the ranging is helping a lot because I feel like normally missiles lock on at 2K and it feels like now it's looking at 2.3K.
Prepare to engage in 30 seconds.
We'll go. Here they come. Take them down.
I feel like the stealth's helping though.
Okay, recruits. Pay attention to who's on what side. The newest IFF is connected to our entire force via satellite.
Holy shit! What the fuck?
That was the last radar vehicle. Great work.
I don't think I ever did this in this game before.
Radar vehicle's destroyed, but the interceptor should
Oh,
be assigned
fuck!
to retreating. Take it out. Continue with the mission.
I don't think I ever flew a plane advanced enough to do that.
You can.
Okay, what are we doing? Okay, I got fuckers on my taily tail.
Enemy transports attachment.
No, they're not linked to the radar vehicle. Launch manually. Redo the setup.
Locked on target.
That was not where I wanted to hit, actually.
Write your manuals in a language we can understand.
Mage 2, locked.
You know what's actually really hard to use this thing? Oh, because those are...
Shred the radar network.
I see the problem. Because those are planes, technically, even though they're on the ground. So it's like, you can't do that. How do I even do that move again? I actually don't know how I did it.
Got you now. Firing.
Alright, this base is worth destroying.
Fucked way to say it, but alright.
Command evaded the attack. This one's mine. Column 4, Fox 2.
Hello?
The clouds.
Enemy airstrikes are falling. Watch out for it.
They're really not, man. Get off my dick, they're really not.
Right now. 6, I'm in position.
Nice. That is working better than it used to.
Clouds don't just affect your field of vision. They also mess with your HUD and radar. The Seekers can sometimes lose their lock-on to their targets, too.
Oh, I did it again. I don't know how I'm doing it. It just keeps happening by accident.
Missile launch.
That ought to be good.
Missile
No.
did not connect.
Chaff clouds, yeah, I know, Benny.
Golem 1, enemy will crash in a residential area.
Just worry about staying alive for now.
Oh no, just like on TV. It was all true. Oh, those just like lost.
He's mine. He's
Lost
not
it
getting
immediately.
away.
Whoa!
5 targets remaining.
H2, you're targeted.
All aircraft, residential area is below you.
Huh? Keep your mind focused.
4 targets remaining.
Enemy
I don't know why I fired
destroyed.
that one, that was
There's
silly.
more. This is School 6, evading enemy missile.
That's a miss.
We've got
Behind target.
I want long range missiles. Next time I'm bringing long range missiles.
Missile hit.
I gotta energy fight the missile. No, I don't. Ah! Throttle down while neutral on the stick. Under start speed initiates it. Okay.
Evading. Breaking. Can't get away from this lock. Escaping delays.
Oh god.
To take down the enemy without damaging any public facilities.
But I keep doing it. I don't mean to do it.
3 targets remaining. Fox 2.
That is a miss. No, don't shoot Brownie.
On target 6.
Not yet. Anyway, it's not her time in the script.
Taking cover in the clouds.
Missile connected.
Brownie, stop trying to eat my missile.
Watch out. The enemy has a lock on you.
This is School 4. Enemy missile detected. Right.
When the camera goes on wonky, you got it. Yeah, I want to stop doing it.
So get out of the way.
I might get more speed.
Hold your breath. Whenever you're ready. Stand clear. 15 meters. UAVs ready to launch. Away.
Oh no. Wait, where am I? I forgot to ask in the briefing. Are we in Arusa or Osea? This is an enemy airbase. We must be bombing Arusa, right?
What happened? Status report.
Multiple bogeys on radar. They're close.
Wait. They're being launched. Target locked.
We're in Osea?
Clear to
Okay.
engage.
Yeah, we are
Probably
modded.
hostile.
Cool, yeah.
Judging by the way they look and move, they gotta be drones. Well spotted, clown. No doubt about it, we're dealing with UAVs. But that doesn't change a thing. Just think
What do you
of
say?
them as
Neutral on
somewhat
the
clever
stick.
decoys.
Throttle up and
Take
down
them
neutral on the
all
stick.
down. These drones have great
Oh, okay. I'm
all
hitting
air
W and S at the same time. Okay.
ID turns are right. Use them.
Okay. W and S. W and S to Cobra. Okay.
Repeat. Bandits are drones.
Extra Mario Kart move.
Column 1, that doesn't matter. Destroy all enemy fighters and get out. It doesn't matter. He's saying the war can change in an instant. Get over it. Yeah, I just wish they'd give us a bit more warning. Enemy UAV confirmed.
Hey, these missiles are pretty good now.
Yeah. Column Squadron, you're not gonna let Mage get all the glory, are ya?
3 enemies to go.
Column 2, the enemy's reading you.
They're reading me. They're like, your fashion sense is shit. God, this is so frenetic, my god. This game really is fucking unhinged.
I'm buying dinner for anyone who takes down an enemy.
Oh!
You're doing good.
Shit.
Just 2 more.
An enemy in front of me and behind me. Target 6.
Hostile on your back. Watch out. Lockdown bandit.
Oh, I did it! I did it in a way I wanted to do it.
I'm getting a warning.
Get out of the clouds. The ice will melt.
1 to go. Let's get through this without any casualties. Page 2, missile launch.
Nice.
Nice kill, Trigger. Enemy aircraft.
Is there a
confirmed
missile
down.
cam in Ace Combat?
The skies are clear. Nice work, everyone. Mission complete. RTB.
No casualties. We couldn't have done any better. Returning to base.
I don't know. Maybe the bandits we took down caused civilian casualties.
Oh, okay. I don't know where that's going, by the way.
That's how war is these days. You shoot, someone gets killed.
Nah.
The guys in charge take care of the rest.
I don't think I just fired a random missile into someone's house. That, probably not.
Current target is on rail.
God, we're just gotta be honest, the dialogue of this mission is dumb. I think Ace Combat... I don't know, you telling me this for the first time. I never heard of that before about Ace Combat dialogue. I think you might be right.
Superiority by destroying their radar. The first barrier keeping us from retaking the space elevator.
Oh,
is
yes,
gone.
of course.
Now is the time
See you,
to group
Tamwin.
up and begin the counteroffensive.
Thanks for being here.
Let us reclaim what is ours.
Right, of course, we need the space elevator back, I forgot, sorry. This annoying ass streamer doesn't even know about the space elevator. Idiot. Oh, excuse me, I had a gummy worm. Gopher says I like this part where it takes you 3 passes to blow up a truck. Yeah, me too. Let's never talk about it again, though. Yeah, this is the one with Big Baby Huey. Alright, as long as I don't try to gun anything, this game is playable. It's fine. It's fun.
The surprise attacks carried out after the declaration of war.
Just don't use
saw
my gun.
Peacekeeping forces of various countries, including Osea, suffer major damage. The ships moored around the space elevator and near Gandar Bay have been hit particularly hard. Numerous ships have been sunk and abandoned. Fortunately, our cutting-edge aircraft carrier, Kestrel 2, was at sea,
Oh,
so
boy.
it was spared from the attack. Kestrel 2 is now preparing to launch another attack against Erusia's capital, Farbanti.
What happened to Kestrel
The
1?
aircraft carrier Vulture also managed to escape Gandar Bay safely.
Wait, what?
However, it lost all its aircraft, so it's sailing empty.
The Vulture is dead!
Today, the International Union Peacekeeping Force reclaims its bid to the space elevator. The Fort Grays Island Air Base Squadron will rendezvous with the carrier Vulture for a joint mission.
What the hell do you mean?
The first objective will be to seize air superiority in Schoppenberg in order to secure a route for the support squadrons.
Okay.
The enemy maintains air superiority over Schoppenberg, so expect heavy resistance from enemy aircraft. There's more, so listen carefully. Right from the start of the war, the enemy has been deploying drones.
Yes.
They're using a new advanced type of drone.
Yes.
The unmanned airborne aircraft carrier, the Arsenal Bird, carries this new drone, MQ-101. The Osean Army headed up the development of the massive Arsenal Birds and dispatched them to the space elevator to provide support.
Okay.
However, it's been reported that the carriers may have fallen into the hands of the Erusian forces.
What the fuck? Wait, how?
If that's true, it could be a significant obstacle for us.
They just like hacked it?
We need to regain control of the space elevator ASAP. Good luck out there.
Did I even ask that question the first time I played this game? How the fuck? Wait, so it was an Osean super weapon. Did the Belkans do that? Did they hack it? Like, the password wasn't good enough? I guess the Balkans did that. Probably. No, yeah, because... Okay, AC-5 spoilers. Again, I've been studying AC-5. So, Kestrel is a very important carrier in Ace Combat 5. Vulture is slightly less important because it fucking dies. It gets bombed by the Synfaxi. It gets ballistic missiled, it gets burst missiled. And it and the Buzzard sink. So explain to me why, but then the Kestrel survives AC-5. It's like, you fly with it later, it survives the story. So why is there now a Kestrel 2 implying that something happened to the first Kestrel, but the Vulture is here, but the Vulture doesn't have Vulture 2 on it? Kestrel's not survived the story? No, it oh no, shit! No, you're right. No, it totally doesn't. So that makes sense, actually. Kestrel 2 makes sense. No, of course it doesn't. You're right. Because they do the fucking... they do the takeoff while it's... Yeah. But... why is the Vulture... Why is the Vulture not Vulture 2? Oh, the Vulture survived... No, yeah. Sank from the Synfaxi, yeah. A direct hit from a burst missile, oh my god. I'll say the ISO and now play AC-5. No, I just forgot that it sinks at the end, because I remembered it as... Because I haven't played through it, yeah. I remembered it as... Oh, it survives the whole story because, like, you base off it for the latter half of the campaign, but I forgot... No, it gets, like, sunk in a cutscene, and then you take off from it on the very last mission. And they're like, good job, Blaze! This is like the last time ever. I think the Kestrel is sinking, and the deck controller is like, this is probably the last time you get to launch, huh? Makes you kind of sad, doesn't it? I think it must be the one right before or something, because there's no way they would say that while they were sinking. The car says different ships. Vulture 87 is a Nimitz. What? I don't know. Why'd they name it the same? Yeah. I remember that now, like, yeah. Alright, well, anyway. But, yes, true, the Kestrel does not survive the AC-5 campaign. So that one actually makes a lot of sense. I sure hope the Kestrel 2 survives this campaign, though. Because that would be really sad if it didn't. It'd be almost as sad as if any other characters from AC-5 didn't survive this game. It would almost be just as sad. What's the next mission again? Oh yeah, rescue. Cool. Awesome. That's great. Start the mission, please. Ace Combat 8, Kestrel 3. Yeah, and Vulture is also back. This is all air-to-air, right? I didn't pay attention to the briefing. Because I just started talking about the Vulture. Somehow the Kestrel returned. Maybe we could do the Strike Eagle next. I think that sounds fun. For Vulture Chan, careful by Bigsy. I'm actually about to kill the Vulture in the role-playing game with Jam. She's actually at the point, she's doing essentially, you know, I'm not one-to-one because it's much more interesting to not just one-to-one it, but like, I'm heavily inspired by it, and she's doing the mission I was just talking about where it gets burst missile by the Synfaxi. She doesn't know what the Synfaxi is yet, it hasn't happened yet. So that's about to be the big thing, is, she's on that mission, and she's about to fuck up the Yuktobanian fleet along with War Dog and some of her help. And then, I'm gonna use that fucking assault video just come out. I'm gonna use a GIF from that of the Stonehenge. Have you guys seen the Stonehenge video he did? I gotta play it for you real quick. More interesting thing to talk about. I gotta play you an Assault Stonehenge video because the end of it is fucking gnarly. We're gonna watch it for 5 minutes. One sec. Here we go. Ace Combat mute. Have a watch of this with me, guys.
ソラーレ21誕生